Nobel laureate Wale Soyinka says internet culture is creating new generations of illiterates in Nigeria. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post up-juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. Soyinka said this at the Kennex Live Theatre closing ceremony of the third Intra-African Trade Fair IATF 2023 conferred in Cairo, Egypt by the African Export-Import Bank, AfriEximbank, in collaboration with the African Union and African Continental Free Trade Area AFCFTA, Vanguard reports. Nigerian Nobel laureate Prof. Wale Soyinka has said that technology, which he described as a new tyrannical, insolent, and abusive culture, has generated a new generation of illiterates in Nigeria. Soyinka said this at the Kennex Live Theatre closing ceremony of the third Intra-African Trade Fair 2023 conferred in Cairo, Egypt. Speaking with newsmen at the end of the ceremony, Soyinka said, and I quote, "Simultaneously, it is a very large subject, and we can go on for the next seminars over the next few weeks over this issue. I want us to understand that, on the other hand, there is a new culture taking place about which we have to be very careful. I call it the internet culture. This is a marvelous technology. This is a liberating technology. The so-called Arab Spring, for instance, among many movements, was able to take life and be successful where they have been utilizing that culture of instant communication. They are positive. However, as a new tyrannical, insolent, and abusive culture, the culture of some mental humanity in our midst, which you can give the rough name of the new internet culture, in which real creativity is now being downgraded, even despised for cheap, populist, nasty, subversive, and humanly subversive culture." He further said that it is creating new generations of the illiterate who believe it is up to them, that it is sort of noble, progressive, and populist to despise what I call the real, meaningful culture that improves the minds of humanity, expands our horizons, offers numerous alternative or interpretations of phenomena, etc., and leads to a new construct of a genuine new being. Now we have to watch this network-facilitated abuse of culture. I speak very specifically to my society, especially the Nigerian society, the greatest abusers of that kind of culture, where you have the real degradation of the real meaning of culture facilitated by the internet technology. So that is why I said it's a very large subject which we must not trivialize. We shouldn't take the easy way out. We shouldn't go on the Excel, black and white, and so on. It is a work in progress, but we must not let the barbarians get away with this new project. Sincerely, I failed this news. How am I going to put it? I don't know where the angle exactly is coming from. But I know that the internet this period has come outside to bring out a sort of, permit me to use the word, nuisance among even the old and the aged. Yes, among people who have access to it. Sincerely. Now, the things that are considered moral and now, you're now saying that if you're now moral, you are now dumb. You understand? You are now, if you are not moral, or permit me to use the word more, how did Soyinka put it? If you are moral, or if you're educated, you are seen as, non-educated. I don't know how to, I'm trying to translate what I have in my head. I'm trying to bring it out, but it did not agree me. But what I believe Soyinka is saying is that if you look at the character this period, now, let me give you one scenario. I don't know if it is what Soyinka means, but let me give you the scenario. Now, the use of the internet has made a lot of people coming out to do things and term it cruise. You understand? You see what is not. You know that this thing is not right. You know in your mind, because you're a human being. For goodness sake, you have brains inside of your skull. It's not empty. You understand? You come outside and you are even educated. You learn it. Sometimes most people are in school when they behave this way. And the scenario is of a young lady who, she came out and posted that she does not have any family member who helps her. You understand? Only for us to start seeing reports of how less than 30 minutes to less than 1 hour ago, she requested for money from her big aunt. Her big aunt gave her, almost more than half of the money and promised to, by the following day, give her the total amount. And this thing I'm calling is not small. It's small money to some people, but it's not small money. And put in mind, this lady did not even give the reasons for collecting such amount of money from her aunt. For in her mind is na cruise, but it is, to me, it is a very, what I call palakpala behavior. Even the palakpala does not, how am I going to put it? It does not qualify it very well. It's not the right adjective. If there's anything more degrading than palakpala, I will use it. That is one on one handle. One second, you see people coming out to do things that normal, deep down in your heart that this is wrong. But because of cruise, because of you want to trend, the technology that was given to other country and they make good use of it, it got to our turn in some part of the world and here in Nigeria. We started misbehaving. So truly, I stand with Soyinka on this one. Though I don't know the angle he's coming from. Or should we talk about immodesty, where people flaunt everything on social media when they are, things that that even it is uncomfortable for you to put on your body. You wear it and at the same, you even bring it online. So if they talk this matter, just like Soyinka said, they go break, night go come, and they go still waiting, go still break again. Very true. Any small thing it becomes a trend and norm, it is demoralizing the youth. Yeah, so now don't get me wrong, it is not the technology, it is the use of it. That is why in this life, just like some people, the internet is making them tons and tons of, the internet has blessed them with knowledge that and skills that help them move from a certain point in their life to a better place. Yes, now, but I like this same internet that you come online and you cruise and you catch phone and you post and you whatever. Some people are using it to cash out. Some people are using it to learn new skills, to better their career, to start businesses and do things for themselves. Meanwhile, another group of people are just using it to cash cruise and to copy palakpala attitude that they know it is not right. Again, a deep assertion by the Prof, but it will be difficult for the supposed internet generation to understand. That is the message the Prof is actually explaining. Illiterate is someone that does not know how to read and write. Well, in our modern world now, illiterate is not somebody that that cannot read or write. Illiterate, you can be educated and still be an illiterate. Yes, it is oxymoron. You can be educated and you can also be an illiterate. In the guise that the thing will be say illiterate person they do, will be say if illiterate person behave like that, you are going to say okay, this person go law school, but you will go school go can't do am. What do you call it? I will leave it to answer. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of